You made it to the revenue phase. In this phase, we're going to explore how people can spend more money on your website and make sure that your customers maybe come back for another one. Interesting, here is an example from Amazon. I checked out a book, Measure What Matters, an interesting book, I wanted to buy it, and I saw that Amazon tried to increase my basket size. They said customers who bought this item also bought, with then a list of different books. Yeah, they looked very interesting because half of the books were books that I already read and the other ones were books that were on my list to actually read. So I checked out the other ones and I added an extra one to my basket. But when I checked out the same book in incognito, I saw that Amazon was recommending me other books. So it was very interesting to see, even though they framed it as customers who bought this item also bought, it was their algorithm that tried to find books based on my interest, based on my previous purchases, to advise me some other books to really increase my average basket size, or my basket size. Next one, what you can do in a SaaS application is to make sure that people can do an upsell in the app and make it super easy. Specifically, if you have a freemium tool, like this was a planner, my previous startup, we there allowed people to see this is the extra things that you can do once you have the premium version. Click here to upgrade it. Very easy to go to the next tier. A lot of other tools, they have some sort of tiered pricing that you can use it for this amount of contacts, this amount of credits, and if you want to go to the next tier, you will have to pay extra. Also an example of implementing revenue right in your product. Another thing that people often forget is that conversion rate optimization could have a huge impact on your revenue. This is an experiment that we did for Neuhaus, where we actually did something very simple. We just switched 2 buttons. Instead of having the first call to action to continue shopping, the primary call to action became continue ordering. These small experiments, these small changes, they actually had a very big impact on the amount of people that checked out. And the last one that I want to talk about, this is again one for our B2C friends, is to implement easy upsell opportunities. If someone buys an item, there are usually quite some other items that are relevant to this item that you know that if they buy shoes, maybe they also want a cleaner for that shoes. So if you have that opportunity on your website that if they click on something to add it to their basket, show them some extras, show them some other things, and maybe even say, look, if you add this to your basket, then instead of this costing $100, now it only costs $80. So give them a bit of an extra reason to also buy that. See here the other example, frequently bought together. You buy your digital alarm clock. Yeah, there are no batteries in there. So click here to immediately add batteries to your basket as well. This was it for revenue. Are you ready to go to the final stage, the referral stage?